What the hell was that? Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees but you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, especially if you want to be kept up to date with the latest in New York Yankees news or just for plain old New York Yankees discussion. Yesterday, I was defending Brian Cashman's reason to keep Jason Dominguez down there in AAA for a little while longer. Cashman said that there's really no clear path for him, and at that time, just 24 hours ago, I agreed with him. I do. 24 hours later, I disagree with that statement. I disagree that there isn't a path for Dominguez. Maybe this is me overreacting, but to be completely honest with you, we might as friggin' well play Dominguez over Verdugo if Verdugo is going to pull some crap trying to bunt when we're losing. You're trying to not only bunt, but when you're bunting, most likely you're sacrificing, thus you're giving up an out. What on earth in that situation made you believe that bunting was the best thing for the team at that point in time? Are you kidding? Verdugo has what, like a 660, 670 OPS. He hasn't been productive in quite some time. He was starting to pick it up, but then if you look at over his last stretch of games, maybe over his last 2 weeks, he's hitting 230. His OPS is 660, 670. That's 80 points less than what he had last year with Boston. And you're laying down a bunt. Losing 12-2 to the White Sox was an utter embarrassment. An utter embarrassment. Nicky Lopez had the highest, entering last night's game, had the highest batting average on the White Sox, hitting 243. Andrew Vaughn had the highest OPS on the team at 689. And the Yankees lost 12-2. Heel, he didn't have it last night. It happens. It happens. He's been really good all year. It happens. He did not have it last night. But then they allowed that game to get away from them. And they lost to a team where, honestly, you should have swept them. They lost 20-something games in a row. You should have friggin' swept them. And you know what? Even if you win the series, congratulations. You took candy from a baby. But now that baby whipped your tails last night. Annihilated you. Pathetic. It was a pathetic performance. It really was. It was a outright pathetic performance. Just bring up F it. Just bring him up. Just bring him up. If you're going to go out there and play like that against the worst team in baseball, just bring him up. I don't care if he's struggling down there. Just bring him up. Just do it. He could attempt a bunt too, you know. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Honestly, I have to be fully transparent. I was so annoyed and pissed off with this team last night, I went to bed before it ended. And when I woke up this morning, it was 12-2. I was like, oh, maybe I thought I was going to wake up and say and see a score of, hey, maybe like 8-5. Yankees came back. No, we lost 12-2. Unreal. Unfriggin' believable. This is the part of the schedule we need to take advantage of. We lost the series against the Angels. We almost lost the series against the Rangers. Almost did. Clay Holmes almost flat out blew it for us. How many blown saves? Like 10? That's not even an exaggeration. And now the White Sox. Imagine if the White Sox go in there and sweep us. But then baseball's so damn silly. We beat the piss out of the Phillies. It's unreal. And we're still only a half game out. The bottom line is this. If you're going to go in and go deep into the postseason, a lot has to happen. You have to get a little lucky. It won't be pure skill. It never is. It never is. But that team that played last night has no shot at making it to the World Series. No chance. Not a snowball's chance in hell is this team going to make it to the World Series looking like that. No way. If you believe that, that's fine. It's your prerogative. But right now, when you're supposed to be putting your foot on your opponent's throats and you're facing the worst team in Major League, guys, Nicky Lopez hitting 243. That was entering last night's game. That was the highest average out of any White Sox, out of any of them. Andrew Vaughn hitting 689. Do you know what the average OPS is in Major League Baseball? It's 700. 700, you're considered average. They have every hitter in their lineup is below average, yet they went and scored 12 runs. Unreal. Unbelievable. Listen, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was an embarrassment, and I hope they go in tonight and they go and they beat the living piss out of them. I really do. Juan Soto walking 3 times. Aaron Judge not getting pitched to. I guess that doesn't help either. Giancarlo going 1 for 5. That doesn't help either. Verdugo bunting when you shouldn't be bunting. You jabroni and a half. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. This bullpen, don't even get me started on this bullpen. I think I'm going to make a separate video about that soon. But don't even get me started on this Yankee freaking bullpen. You did not address it this past offseason. The 2 guys, Victor Gonzalez and Caleb Ferguson, that you acquired this past offseason, guess where they are? They're not even on the team anymore. One's in Scranton, the other one's in Houston. Pathetic. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.